All right, today we got another Lexus. This was a local drop off. The person lives 20 minutes from the office. This is going to be a 1999 Lexus RX300. They dropped off the ECU. They dropped off the emergency card. So what we'll do is we'll duplicate the cuts from this key onto some new keys. They requested 2 keys, and we'll put chips in those keys, and then we'll write the data onto the keys, so that the anti-theft system will recognize the keys and the vehicle will start. That's basically the gist. So I'm basically going to program the data into the ECU, and that's it. I'll come back in a little bit. All right, this puppy's done. This is like I said, this was a local drop off at the office. This customer's like 20 minutes away from the office. So this is a 1999 Lexus RX300. We cut the keys. They're nice and smooth. I'll put this on my computerized. And basically I put some chips in here. I read the chip data. I wrote it into the ECU. So at this point, it's just going to be plug and play. Once you connect everything back up, stick the key in ignition, turn it on. You should see that red security light on the dashboard. It should stop flashing, indicating that the keys are now programmed to the vehicle, which means the vehicle will now start. And the reason I'm showing you the circuit board in the video, normally I don't, is there's a lot going on this circuit board. You have to be experienced, know what you're after, know how to read different data, how to write data onto certain chips on this board, especially the chip that controls the key. If you don't know what you're doing, like I said, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of things that you can mess up. So if you send your ECU to someone and they're not experienced and they told you that they are, and then when they get it, they mess it up, guess what? You got to buy a new ECU. I don't know what that costs, but I know it ain't cheap. So just keep that in mind. You know, if you're comparing prices and someone is drastically cheaper than the next person, you might want to question that. Why is this person so cheap? You know, how many have they done? You know, all that kind of stuff. Now, a lot of these ECUs that I get, sometimes other locksmiths try to program them. Sometimes I'm not able to be successful with it because they either corrupted the data on the units or whatever the case might be. But for those that I'm able to do behind another person, here's the reason why I'm more successful with doing the ECUs. I still have the old equipment that I purchased in late 1999 that was made for these type of ECUs. You know, back then, the technology is in sync with this right here. The new stuff, you know, it could be a little glitchy. The software may not be working right, whatever the case might be. Because I do quite a few ECUs, and people will call me and say, how come, you know, they'll call me after their car is running and it's starting. How come you was able to do it? Answer, I still have the old equipment that was made way back when these ECUs was made. So I'm still using that equipment. That's about it. And if you want to send it to us, give me a call. I'll tell you what I need, how much it's going to cost, how long it's going to be. You know, I've been doing this since the early 90s, so I got a little experience under my belt. I've been doing these probably since, I say 2001 is probably when I started seeing them. When a car is brand new, I really don't see it for a few years. So dealers still support you and everything like that. After a few years, then, you know, on the aftermarket side, then we start seeing them. So I would say I started seeing Lexus probably around 2001, 2002. That's about it. Just give me a call if you need my help, or go to the website, www.acmlocksmithgroup.com. Keep in mind, I don't provide tech support. I don't teach people how to fix their cars. That's what mechanics are for. I just deal with the keys. That's all I deal with. If you having other issues with your car, I suggest you contact a dealer or a local mechanic. I only deal with the keys. Again, the website, www.acmlocksmithgroup.com. Thank you.